Hello everyone. My name is Nguyễn Hải Hùng, and I'm glad to represent of our research team. And today we introduce the research by empowering women in human resources development and sustainable agriculture in the Vietnamese Mekong Delta. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah. And our study focus on the German province. This is a coastal area in the Mekong Delta, heavily affected by the saltwater instruments and land degradation. Yeah, and with the diverse population and over 50 women, the province facing growing female involvement in agriculture due to male migration. Yeah, and this make a key location for studying gender role and women adapt to capacity in the sustainable farming. Next slide, please. Yeah, and regarding to the objective of our research, we explore the women changing for in the agriculture amid climate change, social economic shift, understand women perceptions and contribution to sustainable transformation. And the last one is the propose the general responsive policy to support women in rural development. Yeah. Moving on to the methodology, we apply both um, quanti- quantitative and quantitative methods. In detail, we had the in-depth interview with farmers and involved with discussion with a total of 30 participants. Um, yeah, next please. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this is the table in details of my our methods. Yeah, we have the in that interview and focus group discussion in the two group. One, and you can see that one, two, three, and four. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, and Dr. Minh will share the our main findings.
Yeah, hello everybody. So, based on our project, we would like to present some kind of key finding throughout the research. The first finding related to about the climate change awareness and adaptation. So, based on the survey of 30 participants in travel drawing, we also point out that more than 80% of women recognize about the climate change, but 81 lack of the like adaptation strategy to adapt with the climate change in the Mekong Delta, and 100% the women were unaware about the climate related to about health risks, so such as how about it's also negative impact on the skin's disease. By contrast, 100% of men they were awareness about the climate change, and they also know exactly about the way they can like dealing with the situation. Next slide, please. And based on that, we also point out some kind of very interesting information related to about the role and challenges of women in the rural area. So we point out that for women play important role in the household staff and agriculture labor, and especially in the decision making related to about the household finance in daily life. Next slide, please. And they also like participate in the non-agriculture livelihood activity. So based on that, they can work like a part-time job. However, they also face like many challenges. So they also have like low education when they have like when they didn't have a chance to participate in the school. And the other thing also related to about the training gap when we compare between women and men in the rural area. Next slide, please. And the other, we also point out that in the training gap with 90% of women, they also like dominate in the livestock and vegetable farming. Meanwhile, 90% of training in dry farming were men. Next slide, please. And we also point out very interesting information related to about ethnic minority group. That's either Khmer women. They also face at like challenging and including language barrier, weaker like participant in the women union, and in some kind of social network in the community, very limited for them to participate. So next slide, please. And yeah, please continue. Um, we also point out that because of the high salinity intrusion affected 90% of farmland, so very difficult for the people they can work in the right farming system. So that's why it's very difficult for the woman they work on them. So that's why the woman they have to adapting by diversify uh, livelihood like raising livestock, taking up handicraft, labor immigration, switching to the new farming practice. Next slide, please. And the other thing, they also like awareness about the capacity of rural women. In this case, we also point out that the women they also have like some kind of like barrier faced by the woman. For example, like limited education and language difficulty for them, and they also very quick technical skill to limit them to involve in the labor work. The other thing I also point out, because due to the cultural norm and lack of the confidence, the woman, especially with the Khmer people, they like have the less the like opportunity to participate in the decision making. Next slide, please. And the other thing, we also point out that the due to the poor politicity, this means that many women they can ride the motorbike, so very limited for them to access to the training or market uh, opportunity. So next slide, please. And the other thing also related to about the physical limitation affected on the older people ability for them to participate with the work. It also require the physical demanding agricultural work. Next slide, please. And based on that, we also would like to present for you like in the some kind of barrier for the woman in the traveling, like I also mentioned before. And based on that, we would like to give some kind of recommendation related to about the how we can like enhance awareness and the capacity for the rural woman in the Mekong Delta. Next slide, please. Uh, First thing related to how we can financial support for the woman, we can like expand micro plan community saving, and the other thing also related to raising gender equality awareness. Next slide, please. And we have to like raise the skill training and capacity building for them to enhance and make sure that the training the woman role in the family also as well in the in the family also and as well in the community. And the other thing we have to like expanding the employment opportunity for the woman, they can through their position in the society. Next slide, please. So throughout the research, we also point out some kind of lesson learned. Next slide, please. First thing is also like how we can develop like deeper understanding of gender issue in rural agriculture. And the other thing we have to gain hand-on experience in the field work and data analysis. And based on that, we also learn how like to work like the teamwork and community participate in the research. And finally, that's is the brand experience in policy recommendation and practical solution. Next slide, please. And finally, we would like to say thank you because the project also have like empowering women to is essential to building sustainable and resilient agriculture, especially in the case of climate vulnerable area. And gender responsive human resources development is not just a social issue, but also the strategic pathway to inclusive growth. So thank you for your attention. So if you have any question, please contact by me, Anh Minh and Hải Minh. Yeah, thank you.